What's up, wild people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Alexandria Denise, and I'm just out here in the garden today, making sure some of my plants are good. They're actually doing pretty well. Now, not as good as I had hoped for the season, but it's still something, you know. Got the little anime thing going on with my hair. I try to look good for y'all, but whatever. I'm a little tomboy. But, yeah, garden is pretty good. It's just the one thing I wish I could have done better on this year. It's my squash and zucchini. Not been going so well. Like I said, I started them earlier in the season, but they kind of died. Actually died out, and I had to replant some more. And then something went wrong with that. I can't quite remember. But I also went to the store to get my zucchini because it was kind of too much or too late in the season. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get some store-bought zucchini, and I planted them, and they died too. So I just have this one plant barely hanging on. I done fertilized it. I've done all that I can do. The squash, pretty much the same. And I'm just like, all right, forget it. But at least my blueberry bushes have been holding on pretty well. Now this one right here, like I said, has just been doing a little bit of something, not too much. I don't know how old this bush is, so it might be a little too young to start fully blooming berries or blueberries. But this one right here has actually been a star of it. As you can see, very nice, beautiful leaves. I acidified the soil. Not sure what the pH is right now, but it should have been going down to anywhere between the 3.5 and 4, so it's pretty good for it. Now my heirloom tomato is doing pretty well. I had to put it in this pot right here to kind of separate it out. I found a different blueberry, or not blueberry, but found a different pot for that. But the star of this garden is my corn. Corn has been doing pretty well. I just have to come here, kind of clean it up some. It's towering over, so I put this stick, because yesterday we had rain come through and a little bit of wind from the hurricane come through, and it kind of blew it over. Because corn is pretty much a shallow root plant. As you can see, the roots are like right there. Doesn't dig too deep at all, so I'm just gonna have to straighten that up, clean it up a little bit, get some of these dead leaves off. The ears are here, some of them doing pretty well. I don't think they're quite ready until you start seeing they're peeling off right now. The husk is peeling off, but I'm not gonna disturb it anymore. But I don't think it's ready until you start to see more of the gold corn inside of it. But what I'm gonna do, since I planted the new ones right here, doing pretty well. I'm very pleased at how this one bounced back. Very, very pleased. So corn also, they're heavy feeders. So I know earlier in the season when I started to plant these here that I put some fertilizer in the root system, as well as some fish. Yes, live fish. I actually put the fish heads from when we went fishing in the Gulf, and I came home to clean the fish. I put the fish heads in the trough with it around the plant so that it could, continue to break down, and the plant can continue to feed. That's the decomposition. It takes a minute, and it's actually an old Native American trick to where they would actually put corn, or they'll put fish in the same spot as the corn, and the corn would just, continue to reap those benefits of the dead flesh rotting there. As with everything, life depends on death, so whatever. And I actually am planning to do the same thing with these guys today. So, not gonna go too far. Oh wow, actually just took a good look at this one. How nice that stalk is. Very nice, strong stalk. I have high hopes for this one. Now, I actually planted these like last month, so I calculated, let's see, 70 days to maturity, I think it said, or 90 days to maturity. They should be ready by the end of August, because I planted these like last month. Yeah, but yeah, I'm very pleased with how this went. And this is still the organic soil as well. Decided to go the organic route with these guys. Pretty much all of the plants there. But yeah, I'm gonna go right across the way here. It's one of the beautiful things I actually like about living over here, is that I have a little pond right across the way, and there are fish in the pond, and so I don't have to go anywhere to get the fish. I can just right over there. But it's actually what I'm about to do. So let's get to it. All right, there we go. I had to dig the stick a little deeper, give it some stability. But yeah, let them lean on each other. Get all the fish. Yeah. So I usually feed them from right here, so yeah, they think it's feeding time. I prefer not to eat them, because if you look at the pond, like there's another one just around the other way, but this one stays full with water while the other ones dry up. And I'm like, there's a constant water source somewhere, which I'm believing is probably that sewer right there, which is why I wouldn't exactly eat the fish over here. So I don't know how it's constantly feeding with water, but it's sustaining life, fish life and turtle life. So there's one right now. So yeah, it works. Get Bowser. Bowser is the huge turtle that live over here. He's basically the pond boss. He comes over whenever the fish get into a frenzy. You see how huge he is? Just a dinosaur. Oh, hey you! I got a little visitor. Hey you! Little neighbor. Now this is Royal, knocking over all the worms. Hey, how's it going?
All right. Look, she couldn't wait.
She's like, I want to fish too.
As soon as she got to jump out the car, she saw
Hi.
you.
Go. Oh, already got a bite. Already. And he will do for what I need him for. He'll do. Put that in, hanging on by the tip of the lip. All right, that's one. I think comfortably I need about 3, 4 maybe. I'm gonna split them in half. That way all the corn can have a equal drop. Okay. That one's a nugget. But still, for what I need them for, he'll do. Round 3. Oh, slipped. Ah, slipped and tangled. The fish basically said, go home. getting tangled on the weeds. Again, will do for what I need them for. Thin out the school here. And when they're hitting pretty hard. Pretty hard. It's the most excitement I've had in a minute. As long as a turtle don't get it. They're chasing more so after the float. Oh, this one's a fighter. Oh, this one's sandwich size. I feel bad. Just about sandwich size. I'm over here on a fishing high right now. I don't want to stop. Let's see, that's 4. 4. So I have 4, 5, 6 plants. How many fish? There's a lot of fish in there. If I can comfortably give each fish or give each stalk of corn its own fish. So it's 4, 2 more. And then I'm done. 2 more and I'm done. I promise. Not even 3 seconds. Not even 3 seconds. Ah, I'm getting the good ones. I feel bad. Almost want to toss it back. Those big good ones. It's alright, it'll last the corn for a minute. Hey, well, that wasn't even half of a second, if that's a thing. That was like a millisecond and already. Why can't the fishing be that good anywhere else? So that was 5. Let's get 6. Call it a day. Oh, it landed right near Bowser. I'm just gonna let one of them take and run with it. Oh, they're cautious now. They're real cautious now. They're afraid. And I gotcha. They just stood there looking at it. Just looking at it. Like, what's that? All right. And that will do it. That'll do. Nice. 6 nice sized fish. That's going to continue to fertilize my corn for a while. Go peacefully now. Your death will not be in vain. Your life is appreciated. May your body stay behind to nourish mine as I may continue the wheel of life. Okay, so I'm giving the fish some time to expire. But until then, I'm just going to dig gently hole or so around the corn. Like I said in one of my previous videos, corn is very sensitive root, and it's not that deep. So if I can just dig a little bit underneath, just a little bit, I can slide the fish right up under the root system and they can start to decompose. I should give it more than enough room under there. There we go. At least they have really established root. So that's good. tough though. Ants either way. Alright. I think this one should go in this one. So this little socket here is gonna slide that fish right underneath that pocket. And that should feed it for the rest of its days, to be honest. Now, I haven't experienced any other little rodents or anything, like marsupials, like possums and raccoons and whatever. I shouldn't have to worry too much about them coming over and digging up the fish. It didn't happen the first time, so. But there we go. And I'll do the same for each one of these. So you can slip this one under there. That one under there too. And it'll continue to make the soil rich. The organic fertilizer. Slip him on under. All right, buddy. Your turn. I try to slip them in through this way, so that way the fins, I don't get finned. Right. And now for the last one. Again, like I said, I'm doing the smaller fish for the bigger ones because the bigger corn stalks are at the end of their life there, and they're only going to produce the ears that they have on them. Then after that, it's over for them. So I gave the bigger ones to the smaller plants so that, you know, they can get the best start in life. All right, there's that. Well, guys, that's it for this little episode. I hope you enjoyed it a lot, and it actually took a lot less time than I thought it was. You know how you think about something and it's like, I don't feel like doing it, but once you actually do it, it's over with. So it's over with, and now my freshly planted corn can reap the benefits of pure organic, non-GMO, non-Roundup, non-Monsanto fertilizer. So, and I am happy about that because that's what I try to do here on this channel. I try to replicate, of course, whatever nature, actually do things how it's intended to be done. Like, I don't want to have to do things the chemical way or whatever else, and I have not with this, and it turned out pretty well. So if I can continue that lifestyle and learn more about how we used to do things in the days before chemicals, then, you know, I tried my best to do that. So other than that, if you like the video, leave it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay wild.